So last night I was eating a PB&J in my bed after having made it in my bed, and I've been the past 3 days my armpit has been a little tender, and I've gone through like a number of websites of what's going on, because it wasn't spreading to my other hair, which was weird because I was like, if it's lice, if it's like a tick, it doesn't look like that. Like it wasn't fucking Black Widow, like no, but I was interested in Black Widow. Nothing interesting. Oh wait, bring the spider with you for positive identification. That's goofy. I did think I might have had brown reclusive spider bites. That was like a genuine, I don't know. But I really convinced myself it was lice. And I thought that because I wore a shirt that was thrifted, I don't know if I said this already, I wore a shirt that was thrifted without washing it. Which I don't think is that gross, but it is, I guess. I don't know. That I got lice. And so I had a long night. It's been a sleepless week due to some things that have happened to me, and in addition to it being midterms and a lot of what I've procrastinated caught up to me. So I dedicated my night to putting 7-Eleven mayonnaise on my armpit. It was painful. Specifically icky, in addition to being definitely tender. I did actually convince myself it's a fire ants situation, because like that was probably like the more realistic one that I thought it was, because like that doesn't like spread, and mine was like it got like pus at the end of it, and there were like multiple of them. I was like, where was I? Were there fire ants? But that was like more realistic than it being like scabies or something like that, you know? Yeah, so fire ants was actually like, yeah, but also that is like ridiculous. It's not like 30. It's not like summer in the south. I don't know. Scabies was the big one that I was terrified of, because I would have had to fucking call all my friends. Would have had to tell a person I've been sleeping with that they need to check for scabies or lice. The number of times I shined a fucking flashlight up my armpit is astounding to me. What am I looking for here? Oh, this is the big climax. Boil. Well, I remember reading this for the first time. Like, holy shit. That is exactly what my situation is. It says resist the urge to pop it. I like have, it's really been hard. It is like absurd though. Like that is an exact description of what's going on to me. And it was a fucking relief that it was a boil. That one was like the one that struck out most to me. Like yeah. So now I'm using this old cloth napkin that I was raised with, that I remember folding fans on when I was little for family dinners. Now I'm using that in my armpit. Using a tea kettle to put hot water onto it. And it's finals week, and I should be writing a response paper and writing a script, and I think one of my favorite parts of this story is that when I thought I had lice, I went to the Emerson doctor, and she's like, no, it's just an ingrown hair. I said, oh, thank God. But I knew it was more because, holy shit, it's painful. And I even texted my sister and was like, yeah, I thought I had lice, but in reality it's just an ingrown hair. I don't know where I was going with this. But I went to the doctor and she just said it was an ingrown hair. And then I started like I told Lucy that it was just an ingrown hair. What is a boil? It's one of the plagues. That's all I know. It's I fucking slept with that mayonnaise bag on my armpit all night long. That was like a terrible night of sleep in the middle of all of this pain. It's like the fucking bad. Like my arm is like all sweaty. I don't even know if I showered. No, I did shower. Okay, here is like the best part of it. The one important thing to remember is that boils are most commonly related to low immune system functioning. This is me realizing that I knew that I was not okay. Physically and emotionally, but obviously physically more. And the world is telling me that I'm not okay. And that I need to fucking be nicer to myself. and focus on self-help. The world told me these things through a boil in my armpit. What? I'm thankful that it's just a boil.